Center for the Ethiopian Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to today's lesson on the equity of benefits and burdens. We are beginning a new unit on justice today. In this unit, you will learn more about how the justice system works. You will develop your understanding of crime and justice. In addition, you will discover how justice is maintained through taxation. I believe that this unit is a very important part of your civics education. In our first lesson, we will discuss why fair distribution of social services is necessary. We will also discuss the need for a balance between benefits and burdens. Let us begin. Students, when we talk about benefits, we broadly mean services that make our lives easier and better. Many of these services are provided by the state. Burdens refer to duties, responsibilities, and obligations that we must accept in order to receive benefits. There is an essential relationship between benefits and burdens in an equitable society. This relationship is a bit like the relationship between rights and duties. Every citizen who enjoys the benefits of citizenship must accept the burdens that citizenship involves. Before we continue, it is necessary to clarify our understanding of the term equity. Students, what is the difference between equity and equality? Even though these words are sometimes used interchangeably, they do not in fact mean the same thing. Please take a few minutes to consider this question. Try to think of a specific example of equality and equity to illustrate the difference between them. Go ahead, students.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Hello again. I wonder how you responded to the question. Equality means the state of being equal. It means that people share the same rights and opportunities. Equity is slightly different. It means the quality of being fair or impartial. Therefore, equity is a word often used in connection with the judicial system, which must be objective, impartial, and fair in its interpretation of the law. Something that is equal may not necessarily be fair, and something that is equitable may not necessarily be equal. Let us consider some specific examples to clarify this point. Let us suppose that there are two people called A and B. Person A earns a lot of money because he is a businessman. Person B is a farmer and he does not earn very much money. Suppose that persons A and B both pay the same amount of money in taxes. That is equal, is it not? However, it is not fair. Let us consider another example. Suppose the government is building two new schools, one in a rural area and one in a city. The rural area has a smaller population of students than the city. Therefore, the government allocates fewer teachers and textbooks for the school in the rural area, and more teachers and textbooks for the city school. This is not equal, but it is equitable. Now that we have clarified the difference between the meaning of equality and equitability, let us be sure as we move on that we do not confuse the two. We will be focusing on the equitable distribution of benefits and burdens. Students, we enjoy many benefits individually and communally as citizens of the nation. Please think about a benefit that you personally enjoy. Now think about one of your own burdens. Then think about a benefit and a burden that all Ethiopians share. Do your best, students. I will see you shortly.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up! Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back. For a personal benefit, you might have said your school. A burden that you have to accept is the responsibility to study hard for your exams. A benefit shared by all Ethiopians is health services. However, Ethiopians who earn an income must accept the burden of paying income tax. I am sure your own examples of benefits and burdens are excellent. The government provides a number of services that benefit the citizens. It is important that these are distributed equitably. It is also necessary that burdens be shared between citizens. If some people shoulder heavier burdens than others, while being rewarded with fewer benefits, they will be hurt. In such cases, they may begin to resist. They might even resort to violence in an attempt to correct the unjust imbalance. For the nation to be peaceful and for relations between different groups to be harmonious, there must be equity. All people must be recognized and valued for their contributions to society, whether it is through farming, business, factory production, or raising a family. Students, the fair distribution of social services creates a sense of unity and equality between the different nations, nationalities, and peoples of Ethiopia. They become unified by the experiences of citizenship that they share. All Ethiopians enjoy free state education, and all Ethiopians must pay taxes. These benefits and burdens are part of what it means to be a citizen of this country, despite gender, social status, or ethnicity. This is the end of our first lesson in our new unit about justice. Today, we have talked about the equity of benefits and burdens. We have discussed the fact that equity contributes to peace and harmony within the country and between its peoples. Next time, we will learn about justice and the judiciary. Until then, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.